This is the final look. Now that we have our base all ready, we are gonna focus on the blush technique, doing our eyes and our lips. And then finally prepping all our face for the final go. So let's do it. Anybody new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe me. Let's learn the technique. Now we're gonna go and do our blush. I'm confused on which blush I should use. I have 3 blushes, so let's do a little voting on the live over here. Option number 1, the NARS blush. Option number 2, the Dior blush. Option number 3, the Dior highlighter palette blush. So these are the 3 options. Please comment which one should I use today. Option number 1, option number 2, or option number 3. 1. The first comment was option number 1, so I'm gonna go in with the first comment over here. Now, since this is a powder blush, because it is a powder blush, I always go ahead with a new like dry blush brush, but you can use any. And then just gradually go softly. You can just like dab on top of the bronzer. And then drag it up like that. Don't be afraid to apply more. Because at the end, you're just a girl. Just a tidbit on the bridge of the nose. And then a tidbit over here on the eyes. Like this. Like this. Now that we've done this, it's time for a highlighter. I always go for this Dior highlighter palette in the shade Gold. I think the shade is called something else. It's called Strobe Gold. And then always draw a line from under your pupil of the eye, and then this is where you're gonna place your highlighter to give that soft glow. And what you're gonna do is just without any pressure. So since if you're learning, I would advise to like hold your brush like this from far away, and that's when you won't apply a lot of pressure, because this technique needs as light pressure as you can. There we go. We've got a nice highlighter cheeks. Now I'm gonna go in with the blush bronze shade, and I'm gonna gradually just circle around on the cream part of the bronzer. Hey, I've been good, how are you? The same thing on the other side. And then the same thing on the eyelids. There we go. Look at the nice blush technique that we've used, and we've achieved a nice, soft, subtle glam look. We haven't completed the look, so stay tuned. Next up is our eyes. I'm not gonna do much about the eyes, except we're gonna follow 3 easy steps. Step number 1 is, if you are not comfortable with this, you can skip it. I only just got comfortable with using this little technique, is just pumping up your eyelashes. So I only got comfortable using this technique recently. So if you don't have enough practice, enough experience, that's okay. You can skip it or try it if you like. So let's get going. I am gonna just pump up my lashes like this. And then do the same on the other side. And then now I'm seeing that my eyelashes have lifted up. It's not gonna stay like this if you don't secure your eyelashes with a mascara right away. At least it doesn't for me. I don't know about others. So I'm gonna gently just go ahead and do my mascara right away. There we go. We've done our mascara. You can choose to stop over here. I am gonna take it to another level. This is my step number 3. Again, as I said, if you're not comfortable, you can stop it right here. It looks very beautiful by itself, but I am gonna attach a little cluster at the very end to give it that nice amped up look. So to give it that nice amped up look, I have these little lash clusters that I have prepped. You can choose to go in with any lash clusters available ready-made in the market, and use it if you want to not spend a lot of money, because they are expensive. I just ordered these little lashes from SOFT GLAM from Shein, and I just cut them up. The last part I cut them up for my high-end, like super glam look that I'm not doing right now. And then the inner part I'm gonna cut up. I have cut it up, and I'm gonna use it as an outer part. I'll do a tutorial on that later if it is needed or demanded by everybody in the comments. So let me know in the comments if you want a tutorial on how to like make your own lash clusters. I have a little question over here from the comment. Why don't you add black liner on your waterline? I think it would really suit you. Yeah, I think it would suit me, but I feel like it's a little too much as for the look that I usually tend to go for. That is the reason I do not. But that's a very good recommendation. Maybe I will do it in the future. Now, I'm gonna take this eyelash glue. You can use any. I'm using the one from the brand called Duo, Duo. And I'm gonna apply glue like this. And then I'm gonna fan the eyelash glue, let it get a little bit tacky, just for like 5-10 seconds, not too much. That's it. Now I'm gonna very gently place this eyelash cluster on top of my natural eyelashes. and then press the two together, pinch it together. And here we have it. Pretty simple. It won't come off. You can see the difference with the eyelash, without the eyelash cluster. Going in, again, repeating the same steps. One, two, three, 4, 5. You can go in and wait till 10 seconds. I don't have that much patience right now. So I am gonna go in and place it on the outer portion of my natural eyelashes and then pinch it together. There we go. We put the eyelashes over here. Now, I do not like applying eyeliner, but just to like not make the eyelash cluster super visible, I like to start from the center of my pupil right here. I like to start from the center of my pupil right here and then go in start super thin and maintain that thin liner on top of the eyelash cluster, and then gently just wing it out. Oops, the wing didn't go right. Wing it out like this. Just a tidbit, not too much. Repeat the same on the other side. My eyes are watering just watching you. That's the best comment ever. Okay, I'm trying to like flex that I can do it with my left hand, but I'm not able to, so just pardon me. And then wing it. Just a tidbit. There we go. It's not a super cool winged eyeliner, but it is what it is. Because I'm not too good with my eyeliners either. There it is. At least I have a nice cool base, like a nice bronzy finish with blush. I'm excited. Now, what I'm gonna do is powder my face. You can take any powder. I'm going in with the Estee Lauder because I invested money in it and realized it's not that great. I'm very honest about all the products. I love the foundation, and the Future is Glow Foundation from Estee Lauder, but the powder isn't any special. Going in, always don't forget to do 1, 2, 3, very important. Removing all the excess product on the brush. And only powder the areas that you don't want to be super glowy. Now, to get under your eyes, you can either use a brush. I tend to use a powder puff because that's what works for me. I always dab on the back side of my hand so that it doesn't form a super duper, what do you call it? Like a crusty layer on top of it, which is what we don't like. There we go. Now we have powdered the face. The last step is our lips, and then we do our hair. Actually, before moving on to the lips, I'm gonna show a technique for how I do my my eyebrows, because a lot of people do tend to ask me, if you have naturally thick brows but sometimes it appears gray as compared to your natural hair, what will you do? So what I try to do is I take any mascara, you can take any, just stroke it once. That's all you want. Stroke the mascara once on a spoolie. You can use any reusable spoolie. I just have this one. You can either get like the cheaper ones from the dollar store or Shein, just like this. I'm using this. I just use whatever comes in my hand. And then you're gonna gently, not press it, you're gonna gently just go in like this to make your eyebrows look a lot more darker, but not way too much that it looks fake. We don't want it to look fake. So if we just want it to look well groomed. You see the difference between these two. Tell me you don't see the difference between these two. This is more perfect. This is more amplified, not too much. It matches my hair completely. Completely, it matches my hair. This looks a little bit grayer as compared to my natural hairline. So this is how you can differentiate between the two eyebrows. Doing the same step again. One stroke. Again, remember light. If you put pressure, it's not going to work. And just brush through all the hair. You see, I put a little pressure over here, and then this is ruined. Wipe it before it dries. Carry on. Big deal. Perfect. This is good. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna put this back. Now we're gonna go in. I could either go in with a very high-end lip liner. I can either do an Anastasia. I can either do Makeup Forever. These two are expensive ones, but if you want cheaper options, which I'm gonna go for today, is the Lifter Liner by Maybelline in the shade Out of Line. I'm just gonna gently overline my lips, not too much. It's the most creamiest lip liner I've used. It beats all the high-end lip liners, and even if I eat, it will not budge. There we go. We've lined our lips. Once it dries, it will not budge. So for the lipstick, I'm confused. So you're gonna pick option number 1, Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade Copper Hazelnut or something like that. I don't know, 045. And then my next option is MAC lipstick. And my other option is Clinique. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Please go ahead and vote in the comment section on which lipstick should I wear today. Lip product should I wear today. Number 2, somebody said number 2, MAC. Perfect. So I'm gonna go in with MAC. And there's a question also in the chat. Thank you so much for your compliment. What are you getting ready for? I'm getting ready for work. For people who don't know me, I also have a part-time job that is of a beauty expert. So I'm required to put on makeup. So we have this nice lip color. We can also put on a gloss. Are you hungry? I thought I heard your stomach. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Guys, this is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Oh my God, please don't say that. It was probably my stomach. No, I'm not hungry. I had I had a good lunch, but I don't know why my stomach is making noise. I'm not hungry, I promise. We gotta go in with a layer of lip gloss on top of it, just so it doesn't get all like mucky. I don't like it. So for the glosses, we've got three options. Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade Copper, Dior Lip Oil, or Kylie Lip Glaze. They're all, this one's sparkly, this one's sparkly, this is not sparkly. So which one should we go for? Whoever comments first, I'm gonna do that. It's not embarrassing, it's not funny, don't worry, thank you. What do you do for work again? I forgot. I work with the government as an IT professional for the health sector, because I'm an engineer, software engineer by profession, and I also work in the field of makeup part-time. Dior, the first one. So the first comment was Dior, the first one, so I'll always go in with the first comment. Look at that. Dior is definitely amazing. I love Dior. Look at that color. And then, just to amp up, I'm gonna go in with another clear gloss. It's not gonna change any color. Just to amplify the glossiness. Now, if you are like me, and if you don't like anybody talking with a mouthful of like gunky gloss, which I am right now, I like to clean up my gloss like that from the inner corner of my lips. Now we have nice, clean lip product. The last step now is to go in with any setting spray of your choice. I'm just gonna use up the one that I got as a gift from my work. It's the NYX Professional Makeup Marshmallow setting spray. Okay, I cannot believe I gotta leave for work in 10 minutes and I don't have time to do my hair. Oh my gosh. This is the final makeup look.